So, Dr. Hong is a governance and legal system specialist with experiences across Vietnam and Australia. If I may, I'd like to ask you one question to bring this into practice. So, how should Vietnamese business adjust their approach? Because you've been in Vietnam legal system many years before you decided to stay and work in Australia. So how, and you can see both, and how should Vietnamese business adjust their approach when dealing with government authority in Australia compared to how they might typically engage in Vietnam?
So thanks you for the question, and it is it's very important to understand how you should change your approach when entering the Australian market. So I would emphasize one key shift: approach to the system through institutions, not through personal relationships. In Australia, even if you know someone inside a government agency, they are often not in a position to advise or influence matters outside formal processes. For example, I have a friend working in visa decision making, but when we discuss the visa policy, she would step back and not offer a view. I have also seen this in practice. A delegation from a leading Vietnamese economic group once struggled to find a business partner. I simply helped them identify the relevant industry association and suggested they reach out directly. They later had a very productive trip. They thought it was because of my introduction, but it wasn't. They succeeded because they accessed the system in the right way. Another example is about engaging with government. A delegation once asked if they could arrange a meeting with the parliament on education. Because of that, I told them I suggested them contacting the education minister's office, but the minister's schedule was full. When we clarified the issue further, it was about supporting international students. I suggested they approach study management instead. They did and had a very productive working sessions. This also highlights an important point. Going to a higher level does not necessarily make things easier. In Australia, matters are usually handled by the relevant authority at the appropriate level. Approaching a higher level to influence a lower level in general, not how the system operates. So the key is not just knowing the right person. It is about going through the right processes and engaging with the right institution at the right level.